What's up out there? This is a game called Incursion Red River. Now, one would basically describe this as Escape from Tarkov at home, and you would be pretty much bang on exact with that definition. So, if you notice in here, you can actually modify weapons, you can take parts off, just like you can in Tarkov. The menu looks almost identical to it. It's more of a budget version of that menu. You can equip different weapons, and you can put on backpacks. You can do backpack in a backpack in a backpack, just like Tarkov. If I can get this thing to equip. And we do have, I got a helmet, but I don't have a rig. So I don't have anywhere to put my magazines. I guess I can throw some in here. I don't know if you can reload from this thing, though. I have not tried that. If we go in here, can we actually reload? No. So I may need to go in here and go to the trader, and let's see here. We can do gear, vest. What's a cheap vest? I haven't looked at some of these vests. What's this thing do? Let's purchase that. Did I get it in my inventory? Oh yeah, there's the inspect button. I forgot you got to hit tab for inventory. So where did that actually end up? Did it go into my stash? It did. So I haven't actually bought anything yet. This is very much Escape from Tarkov. It is labeled a pre-alpha though, so it is extremely early on, and I'm really curious to see where this one goes. I love Escape from Tarkov. I love the handcrafted the maps. I love the maps. I love the aesthetic of it. I love the mood, the atmosphere. The gunplay is really good. I love the questing and everything. To a point, the gold pocket watch one kind of gets old after a while, but I do love almost everything about Escape from Tarkov except for the PvP. One thing that I just don't really care for is being forced into PvP. I would love to have a completely offline version of Escape from Tarkov, and after I found this, I found out there's an SBT mod that will let you play Tarkov offline. The only thing I question is whether it would get your account banned to play it, so I'm really hesitant to even bother trying it, but this game does exist, and this one kind of scratches that itch. You basically go off and shoot. I end up dying most of the time, but you can go out and shoot bad guys. You can load up your gear and get out, or load up with loot and get out. And you've got your stash here with the main stash on this side. Then you've got different options up here for like weaponry boxes. You've got these different boxes you can unlock, which allow you to, this is tier 2, so this is fully upgraded. Tier 1 is just the light gray over here. Tier 2 is where the little black angle bracket comes in. So you can actually upgrade these a little bit further. And there's one for ammunition, gear, medical. So instead of getting like the little storage boxes you get in Tarkov, they just give you these off to the side. You can fill them up with whatever you want. And then as you build up cash, you can buy more of these and expand them out. It looks like there's only so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those, not as many of the ammo boxes, just 4 of them there. And then you've got like 3 of these gear ones and a few medical ones, 4 of the medical ones. And you can upgrade these too. I just don't have enough cash, and you have to have loyalty level with some of these people to upgrade them and do whatever. But this is basically Escape from Tarkov at home, and you can get little attachments. You can actually sell this stuff, make some money that way. There's stuff you'll find in the game like food and things like that. We are going to, let's see. I guess I'll show you the shooting range over here real quick. Put this in fully automatic. Now this is just unlimited fire in the shooting range itself. You can reload, you can do whatever you want, but it doesn't actually use up the magazines that you have. So I have 2 magazines in here, well, I have 90 rounds, and if I fire all this off and reload, it's just moving things around in my inventory. When you're in the actual field doing stuff, it doesn't do that. You actually burn ammo. But here inside the shooting range, you don't burn ammo. So let's see here. We can go over to the inbox. I just died. That was kind of not good. Let's see. What do we have here? We need to install some bugs. We need to install some jammers or place a bomb. I'll do this place a bomb one. That seems to be the one that I'm the most successful with. So you select your mission over here. You go over to deploy. There is one map. There's only one map in the game. And then you can select your arrival time. So if you arrive at night, you need to have night vision or something like that on. and then you just hit the deploy button. I'm not sure if this goes out to an actual server because there is co-op capable, because like now I'm at the ready button, which is, I don't know why they don't just make this white by default, because you mouse over it to see it. And when I first started playing it, if this is at the wrong time, it's hard to see sometimes. But like you hit this ready button and it's got this starting and countdown, and I don't know why it does that, because it should just load, you know, if you're playing offline, it should load. I don't think it goes to servers, but I could be wrong. But anyway, this is very much what you would expect from Escape from Tarkov. I think it takes place in Vietnam. There's 2 bombs this time, huh? If I hit the number 4 key, it will show me my location with this mission container, which is what I just opened up and got the bombs with. And typically they want the bombs put in this dig site here, but that is in a different location. Oh, is that one of the bombs? Yeah, place a bomb there, and where's the other one at? Normally they're right close to each other. Do we got to go to 2 different places on the map? Oh yeah, one at each exit. Okay. Okay, I know where we're going. So basically, 1 bomb is going to go up there, and 1 bomb is going to go over this way around that bridge there. For the most part, I don't really have any complaints about this game. I mean, I know where this box is because every time I spawn, I come here to get it. You know, it's a super early alpha game. There's another box over here we can go get. So you can come in here and loot up real fast, get some stuff going. Like, these are always here. I would like to have this more dynamic, but, you know, like, it's so early into the game. It's brand new. I can't fault it for anything at this point. It plays well. I've not had any FPS issues. I've not had any lockups or crashes or anything stupid. I just get killed by the AI. That's all. That's the only problem that I have. One of the complaints that I have 2 main complaints right now, though. You see how awful this jump is? Well, I'm out of stamina. But I would expect to be able to get up on a rock like this, and you just physically can't. There's so many things you can't, can't jump over that. Maybe I didn't have enough stamina there, but like, it's just kind of weird that you can't jump some of this stuff. And I don't like how they bottleneck certain things. I hope their map design is a little bit more open in the future, but like this area that we're coming up on right here, this is a giant bottleneck. You can't go past that wall over there, and it's kind of a killing ground to get into this over here. So it's, I don't know, like there'll be dudes hanging out here, but the only way into that whole compound is right there. There is a way off to the right over here somewhere, but again, it's kind of a tunnel that goes in. Like, there's no cracks in the wall or anything. Like, you can't just kind of cheese yourself in. If you have to kind of go in guns blazing, which is normally how I go fight things. All right, so we have to put this one here. This will be easy. There's 1 bomb. You don't actually ever see the bombs explode, so I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's placed, so that's what we needed to do. If we go over next to this tree, yeah, that jump only goes to there. Like, that's just a weak, pathetic jump. I would love that it jumped a little bit higher and that you could actually mount some of these rocks, like get up through this. Like, this might be kind of tough. You can kind of get there. But there's other places like up here. There's some places to go, POIs or whatever up here to go deal with. And there's that wall there, which you can't get around the wall. It's like this wall here. But there's times where you might come up something like this and you can't, like, they've blocked it off. Well, no, you can get around here. One of these, it's actually blocked off and you can't get around. I say as I walk around it. There should be some dudes hanging out up here. Probably get into a gunfight. And where I just was is one of the extraction zones, or one of the extraction areas. It takes a while for those things to unlock too. Like, you don't just get in and think, man, I screwed up, I need to leave. No, you have to actually like wait for it to unlock and then exit. Can we go around this way? I'm not sure that this map is very compelling either. Like, the design of it, it's kind of a cool map, but it is definitely a very basic map, if that makes sense. There's usually dudes right here.
Hey, we got Fang over here.
Yeah. You can look at how awful my shot is. Where'd this guy go?
I think I got a beat on him.
Where'd he go? He go around the building? Probably. Come back around here. Oh, there's a little stutter. Normally this thing plays pretty smooth. I've not had too many issues with it at all. Like nothing that I would complain about. Nothing, no crashes or anything. Where'd this guy go? Lost him. He'll start shooting me here in a second, though. Bet ya. I'm gonna do something stupid that I shouldn't do. Where'd this guy go? Did he just straight up bounce or disappear? Alright, well, we'll go loot. So we can get an M4. I guess this is a complaint, like, this can be a secondary weapon, but you can't have two what they call primary weapons at the same time. I think that's kind of dumb. But we can take the rig. And you can open up the rig, grab the magazine, throw that out. Loot this guy out, switch the weapon. He doesn't have a front sight. Let's see. I don't want semi-auto, I want full auto. We can go up in here. There's a little box up in here. Afraid I'm going to get shot. Glock mag up in here. Actually, there's a couple boxes up in here. I forgot about this one. I see you. And there you go. He must have looped way around somewhere. Typically, you'll hear these guys before you see them. I don't know if you can fold that stock. We can grab this magazine. You can rotate stuff. We can do bag in a bag if we want. Am I able to get... I wonder if I can get enough of this to loot out and put this in here. Nope. That's going to take up some more room. That'll fit. So I get a free backpack out of it. I could... Actually, what I need to do... Come on, open up. That's taking a little bit long. Grab that magazine out of there. So you can loot parts of it off if you want. I don't know how much they're going to get into the questing part of it. Like, do you have to collect so many gun stocks or something like that? Like, you know, what all are they going to do? You'll find food here and there. Items that appear to just not have a use. So far, all I'm finding is ammo and stuff like that. But, oh, here's food. MRE, prepared meal. And then you've got duct tape over here. Forgot about picking that up. But there'll be like old radios and stuff you'll run across here and there. Exit should be in here. So where's the bomb go? All right, let's check our little camera thing, or our computer out. Bomb goes... That's the mission container. We are... Bomb's either right outside here or right in this area. Where would it be? It's got to be somewhere over in here. Check this thing again. It's behind us somewhere. Oh, right here. Didn't go far enough over. So, bomb's done. That's it. Mission's over. Like, these aren't really complex missions, and that actually puts the bombs in a different spot. Then the extraction zone's right here. We timed it right. You can on that little computer menu, it'll tell you how long you have until the extraction opens, and then it'll tell you when the extraction is actually going to close. I survived that one. The other ones I tend to not survive. But once you get back, you come over here, you check your computer, you get a good boy thing over here. You can receive all your rewards, and I do believe that goes into your stash. Yeah, so here's the toolbox that I got. You get like this radio. You could sell this thing for $40. Old communication OC, T for toolbox. And then, they've got different scopes you can get. You can actually rotate them around. This is exactly like Escape from Tarkov in so many ways. We can take that thing, the MP5, we'll put it back in here, put these magazines back up. Now we've got a new M4, which could join the other M4 if I wanted to put that down here. We could put the mags. Nope, we can't put the mags down there because there's not enough room. I would need to upgrade that tier. But, you do your normal end of raid, take your loot out, go drop it off. I don't think, you can't hold control and get it to go back and forth. I don't like that aspect, so you have to actually just drag everything over into it. That kind of sucks. But, and there's no audio in here. So as I'm clicking and doing things, there's nothing making noise. Whereas in Escape from Tarkov, you'd hear stuff getting picked up and put down and, zippers going up and down as when you put on a rig or something like that, you'd hear it zipping up or whatever. Like there's simple things that are missing from this that would go a long way. The audio would be a great start for me just because I would like to hear something other than just dead silence, but it is what it is. Can I fit this in here? No. I can. One thing I do like is I've got a stack of backpacks here. I can drop this on that and it goes all the way to the bottom. I don't have to open it. I mean, I have to open every single one of them up to get to it, but you see, I've got a whole bunch of these there. I can just drop this into that and it goes all the way to the bottom. I don't have to worry about whether it's, I don't know if Tarkov does that or not, but I think that's a cool addition. But yeah, that is Incursion Red River. I am enjoying this. It's definitely not an exact replacement for Escape from Tarkov. It is very much a budget-friendly game. It's $15-16. Like, it's not very expensive. You can't expect a full game you can't expect the full Tarkov experience for that price, basically. But I think this has got a really good start to it. This feels really good for a pre-alpha. This feels way better than a lot of alphas do. There's a lot of games that go in. This is in early access. There are a lot of games in early access that are way jankier than something like this. But I wanted to bring this one out and show it off because I didn't know it existed. And I try to follow new releases as best I can and, see what I'm interested in and see if they're, especially like something like this. This was a no-brainer. I looked at it a little bit. I read some reviews on it. The reviews seemed very positive. And I bought it. It was fairly cheap. I picked it up. I've played it a few hours here and there. I've enjoyed my time with it. I definitely want to see more maps. I want to see a better jumping system. I'd love to see maybe some of the skills and stuff like that we have in Tarkov and, map variety, maybe some buildings, not just jungle and stuff like that. Like, I'd love to see a lot of things about this. The developers seem to be putting out patches here and there, which I'm curious how they're going to release content. Like, are we going to get big content releases or are we going to get like a little piecemeal stuff here and there? How long is it going to take them for the next release? I don't know, but I wanted to at least get this out and throw it on people's radar that have not seen this or didn't know anything about it. I think it's a very cool game. I think it's one to at least keep an eye on and see if it goes anywhere, if not support. I always like to support early access games. I know a lot of people don't, so I totally respect that. A lot of early access games don't make it. We'll see if this one does or not. This one was fairly cheap, and I think I've got my money's worth out of it. So anyway, that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.